trying something new. Folks, it doesn't seem like it yet. Tonight, we are at a level, where's this level right here? Heart level. Folks, you ready for this? I got to burn in love for all of you right now. And you're going to, Blue Monkey Quarantina. This is huge. I just hope the damn thing's working. Because we don't know yet. That's how new it is. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's do this. Blue Monkey Quarantina. The only business, monkey business. Here we go. You got me. You got me live right now. Paul, so hold on a second. Hold on. We got a couple things to do. Let's make sure we're up and live first before we do anything else. You hit that Facebook. Let's see if this thing's even working. Bear with us, folks. This is new stuff. And we're hoping that this is going to work. I'm going to have a sip of beer. We're not in any hurry. I believe it's working. I think you're watching. I hope you're out there watching. And how's it going to get better, Paul? Paul, how could it be better than what it is already? Are you ready for this? Hit it. Folks, here we are. Yes, quarantine cocktail show. Production level quality. Yeah. So Shelby has gone from holding the camera to like studio crazy stuff.
Not the Valentine Day present that I wanted.
Not at all. You want to talk about love. The love is right here in the room because she's doing this crap. And I think it's working. I don't know. So anyway, here we are. Now, we actually have a drink tonight. We're so darn excited about the cameras. I don't even know what to do. But you know what? Let me tell you what happened though. Let me bring it down a little bit. Barry White bringing it down. So we were upset about the sound quality of the last episode. And it broke my heart. And with Valentine's Day, I had to fix that heart. And we did. And we worked our butts off. This is no more 8-minute show prep. We are like at 12 minutes now. 12 minutes to get ready for this show. And here it is. So, let me give you the cocktail. Are you ready for the cocktail? Paul, of course we're ready. Here it is. 1970 is the year this cocktail was born. By the way, not only was it the year the Cocktail of Love was born, it was the year Paul of Love was born. Yeah, so you got that. It's a twofer. You got the Cocktail of Love and you've got Paul Love born in the same year. Beverly Hills, California is the place you want to be. And yeah, we're rocking, we're rolling, and we're at Chasen's Bar. So Chasen's Bar, Dave Chasen, who's a comedian, opens this bar in 1936. So this is an old school bar, but the drink that we're talking about, 1970. But you got to understand, this is like the A-list bar. So back in the day, you got Marilyn Monroe, you got Cary Grant, F. Scott Fitzgerald, folks, is coming to the bar. And as the time passes, you've got Johnny Carson, Ed McMahon. They're all hanging out here. Johnny's at the bar, and he's like, Ed, you want another drink? He's like, yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, give me another drink. And that's what they did. Carol Burnett, she brought her folks. Every time she had a show, remember the Carol Burnett show? She brought everybody there. That's where they drank. And then even late into, it was open until 1995, finally shut down, and rocking and rolling the whole time. So anyway, there's one more A-lister that we have to talk about for tonight's drink. It's Dean Martin. Yeah, Buddy Dino. Story goes like this. 1970, he walks in, and he's like, you know what? Dean loved his martinis. That's what he was known for. And he said, you know what? I am tired. I need something different. I'm tired of the same old, same old. Yeah, he actually said same old, same old. I don't know about that part. But he said he wanted something. Enter Pepe Ruiz. Pepe Ruiz is the head bartender, all right, at Chasen's. And he says, I'm going to make something special. So he takes the challenge and he ends up creating a new martini. Dino loved the martini. I've already said that. And he comes up with this new martini that he calls the Flame of Love. Now, why does he call it the Flame of Love? Well, what the stories tell us is that it was named after a 1930s movie called Flame of Love. Go watch it if you want. There's not much to it. Although I'll tell you, make sure you don't get the get the uncut version, because in 1930, when they actually ran it in the U.S., the story is about a Russian who falls in love with a Chinese movie star. But in the American version, they don't ever show the scenes where they kiss, because that was that was too provocative. Anyway, now I think there's another side to this. I believe Pepe Ruiz had a secret love for Dean, and that's why he called it the Flame of Love. Now that's just my own version, and there's no truth to it whatsoever. But anyway, the Flame of Love, basically, it's a vodka martini with orange and sherry. Sherry. Oh, enter sherry. So here's a new drink ingredient that we have not touched before, and we're hitting it tonight. So let's talk about the drink. Sherry, star of the show. Now, I'm going to give you 5 things every man, woman, and child should know about sherry to get through life. And here they go. Number 1, it's like 1,000 years old. I mean, this stuff has been around. Now, this bottle itself is not 1,000 years old. It would be horrid if it was, because sherry doesn't really age. But it's 1,000 years old. You can go back to like Magellan, like on his ships. There's actually a story that he spent more money getting sherry for his ship than he did actually buying ammunition and weapons. So it's old. Number 2, it's from Spain. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think sherry's like French, like, oh, sherry. No, it's Spanish. Actually, it comes from a region. There's like a triangle region in Spain. It's kind of like champagne. For it to actually legally be called sherry, it's got to come from this specific region. Hold that. All right. And the region is basically like this. It's San Luisa de Parameda. Yeah, that's it. That's one of the regions. El Puerto de Santa Maria and Jerez. Those are the 3 towns. And for it to legally be called sherry, it's got to come from that triangle region. Number 3, it basically comes from one grape, the Palomino grape. Now, there are some other versions, but most sherry is going to be a Palomino grape. It's a white grape. That's basically the difference between sherry and port. Sherry is a white grape that they use, and port is a red grape. General rule. Number 3. Number 4, this is a fortified wine. Paul, we've talked about fortified wines. You always say vermouth is a fortified wine. Now, what does that mean? It means that they make a wine out of a grape. Yes, that's where wine comes from. It comes from grapes. You know this. But then what they do is they add a alcohol to it, typically a brandy, a grape brandy, and that fortifies it. So, Paul, what's the difference then between vermouth and sherry? It sounds like the same thing. No, because every time I've talked about vermouth, I always tell you it's fortified. But there's actually another step to vermouth. Vermouth is fortified and it's aromatized. Aromatized. I'm getting, hold on. Yep, I'm getting, yes, aromatized. So what happens with vermouth is it's fortified and then aromatized, and that means they add herbs and spices and, I don't know, stuff they get off the floor, whatever. But sherry is only fortified. That was number 4. Number 5. Basically, there's dry sherry and sweet sherry. And then under the dry sherry category, basically you have Fino, you have Oloroso, you have Amontillado, Palo Cortado, and manzanilla. That's it. Those are your 5 basically dry. And again, it's just kind of different, like where the region, how they do the grape. And then you only have 2 sweet versions of sherry, and that is Moscato, not Moscata, Moscato. It's different. It's the grape. And then, I swear I'm not making any of this up. And then you have Jimenez. Yeah, Pedro Jimenez. And those are your 2 sweets. And typically, from the dry to the sweet, it gets darker, almost to a, not red, but to a dark, deep brown color. And the reason is that to get a sweet one, they basically take the grape, they dehydrate it, kind of make it a raisin, if you will, which you know what a raisin looks like. It's dark. So it gets, anyway, that's everything you need to know about sherry. Here's the thing about sherry. Everybody thinks it's only for cooking. It's not. It's actually a delicious, drinkable wine, and it ranges from the very, very dry, the fino, which is what we're using tonight, all the way to the sweet. For God's sakes, Paul, that is a, oh, crap. Wait, not yet. You have to pause. Show the video again. I have to get ice. Hold on. We've got ice. How did that beautiful footage work out? 4.
Yeah.
Control L. We're back. We needed ice. So we got so excited about everything. So ice up your glasses for a little bit. And then, for God's sakes, Paul, make the drink. I'm going to make the damn drink. Folks, have we got a special one tonight? Well, oh, yeah, you guys, you always bitch at me because you never know what it is. Guess what we have tonight? Wait. Wait.
Shoulder.
Oh, it's over here. I see it now.
No, actually, it's like maybe closer to like in front of you.
Oh, there it is. I found it. It's right here. Look, yes. I got it. That's the recipe. Folks, we have a recipe. Paul, how could it get better? How could you keep improving this? Oh, wait. Are you ready? All right. So first of all, we chilled these a little bit, right? Pour the ice back in. We don't have time for that. But here's what we do have time for. Folks, are you ready for this? Let's make the drink. Paul, make the damn drink. Shift. 3. For God's sakes. We have a pour cam, folks.
I just can't remember how to get rid of the
yeah, it's
recipe.
Hit it again and the recipe disappears. But the recipe's fine. So, folks, this is a great one. So, first of all, you're going to take a little bit of sherry. All right? There it is. And what you're going to do, pour a little bit in each of your glasses. Paul, I noticed you're not using a martini glass. No, I'm not. So, Pepe Ruiz loved to serve this in a wine glass. And by God, if Pepe liked it, I like it. So, what we're doing, you're going to look at the swirl in the pour cam. You're going to give this a good swirl. Coat the glass with sherry. All right. Again, we're going with a nice fino, which is a drier sherry. Then what you would normally do if you're at a restaurant and actually had class or style, you would dump this out. Folks, we don't dump any alcohol out. So I'm going to give this one to my producer. I'm going to have her drink that out. Oh, it's nice. It's a bit nutty, caramel. I can't get the glass back from her. All right. So
that's an odd one.
Now, here's what's going to happen. Now, you're going to take and you're going to get a good circle of orange. Now, I will tell you right now, we're going to end up needing about 4 of these. Now, normally when you do you don't want the actual orange or a lot of the pith. In this one, you do want the pith. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
The pith.
Yeah.
Pith. That's a bunch of pith. All right. Now, I've got 4 of these. Now, here's what we're going to do. Folks, I'm not making this up. We're going to flame or drink. So, how does this work? Well, here's how it works. What you do is, step 1, you want to heat this up a little bit, all right? That brings the oils to the surface, and you'll see it. It'll start to almost glisten a bit, all right? So heat it up with a lighter, match, whatever, and then into our glass that has been ladled. Then we're gonna, ooh, ooh, how fun is that? Yeah, nice. All right, now we got to do both. Treat them both the same. And again, so heat up your orange. Again, you want the oils. This brings the oils to the surface. So I've been told by YouTube, who apparently knows a lot. And then into your... All right. Now, so our glasses have now been basically... Can you smell it?
Oh, yeah.
Delicious, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, here's what you don't want to do. Is wait to open up your bottle of vodka. So now, folks, the only other thing we need is a little bit of vodka. So we're going to come in. We're going to go with about 2 ounces per. Oh, Paul, come on. Get it in the middle of the camera so we can see the action. So pour Cam. There's 2 and 2 for Shelby. All right. And folks, I don't know if you've heard of this little bad boy, but yeah, it's called Emergency. Folks, yeah, sherry may have been around for 1,000 years, but guess what else has? Yeah, super orange Emergency, saving lives. And anyway, it comes from a certain region too. I don't know where. Here's what I know. They don't sponsor our show, but we still love them. Give a little sprinkle of that in there, which is just going to play off of our orange evanescence that we have created. And then, folks, we're coming in. And we're giving it a good shake. How we looking? We're going to try to go in a shake cam. There it is, folks. Boom. There we go. And by the way, we're going tonight with a little mischief. And, yeah, because mischief, isn't it the perfect thing?
This is about to be mischief because I don't remember how to get the recipe off, and I'm about to go off of split screen.
So let's finish our pour. So we're going to come in, top our glasses off with our beautiful vodka into our sherry and orange line glasses. Oh. Perfect. So recipe, same way you got it. I'll have a beer.
Hold on.
We're all good. Now.
There we go.
Coming back. Recipe's gone. Right. Now, folks, Pepe used to say that this drink took 10 minutes to make, and people used to laugh at him. But, and actually, at one point, because now we have to come back, we have to flame it one more time. There's a story that Dean Martin shared his drink with Frank Sinatra at Chasen's. And Frank Sinatra freaking loved it. So, heat it up. Yeah. There it is. Then this time, a little bit on the rim, and then drop that little, in whatever, orange peel, whatever we want to call it tonight. But anyway, Frank Sinatra loved it so much that he bought a round of these for the entire bar. Just fell in love with it. And as the story goes, there was about 200 and some people in there. So Pepe had to make 200 and some of these. And at that point, he said that they take like 10 minutes each. Apparently, you had the whole bar staff. All right, there it is. We'll do that and then drop that in. Folks, I don't know what the whole story is, but by God, I know one thing. I have myself four Ha! There it is, folks. We have ourselves a quarantine flame of love cocktail right in front of you. Now, is it delicious? I mean, it's got to be. It's got so much love and orange and oh, that is fantastic, folks. That's a flame of love. Now, let me leave you with a little bit of things. So, first of all, I hope everybody has VD, a good VD today. Valentine's Day. Is that? No, that doesn't sound right. Let's just go. I guess VD's not a good short. No, never mind. So, Valentine's Day. So, here's a little, some history for you, in case you're curious. And I've been drinking all day, so you're going to be interested because I'm still here. And here's the story. So, there's a couple of stories about where Valentine's history came from. It's not all love and hearts and cupids and all that, but I'll give you what we know. So, first of all, Lupercalia. So Lupercalia was actually a Roman kind of a holiday. And if you ever want to read about something about the Lupercalia, so basically this is where they would, I don't know, sacrifice a dog, sacrifice a goat. Then they would take the skins off of the animals and cut them up. And then they would actually like whip each other with it. I don't know. Then they would all get naked. Did I mention the drinking that went involved? And then women would put their names in a jar, and then men would draw them out, and then they would like get bonded together, and some of them would end up being married. Fun story. Side note: I know there's a lot of Facebook posts going out about how people met their love on Valentine's Day, to celebrate. Shelby and I actually met at a Lupercalia festival. So, yeah, we never mind.
I would like to gift you.
Why am I getting this?
Did it get in there?
Yeah.
Damn, I missed that.
Oh, yeah, it's in.
Sorry.
Anyway, so
too much
Lupercalia, we had that. But the other story behind Valentine's Day, because Lupercalia took place on February 14th. Now, the other story is that there were basically 3 martyred saints that were all executed on Valentine's Day in different years. Now, there's a story behind each one. My favorite one, though, is the Saint Valentine. They were all named Valentine. So, Saint Valentine, who was a Roman priest. And at this time, the Roman emperor, he believed that the men that would enter the army to be the best warriors were never to be married. That he thought they fought harder if they weren't married. So he forbid it. Well, St. Valentine, not same time, Priest Valentine, he, despite what the Roman Emperor said, he was allowing men in the army to be married to women. And he was going out and doing it. And what he would do is, so people knew who he was, he wore a ring. And on his ring, there was a cupid, and that's how they knew he was the priest that would allow them to be married. And of course, he was beheaded and he was killed and a martyr. And now we have Saint Valentine and we have Valentine's Day. And so here's what I've given you: we have blood, but we have alcohol, we have happiness, we have a lot of things. Can we take it back to Dino? I want to take it back to Dino because Dino was a lovable drunk. Matter of fact, a lot of people thought that he drank a ton. Truth is he was only have about 1 martini or 2 martinis a night. And then he would pretend to be a drunk, a lovable drunk. And here's what I say to all of you on this Valentine's Day. Let's all be lovable drunks. Can we do that? I hope you find your true love, whoever, whatever that may be. I'm blessed. I have Shelby. Shelby is my peas to my carrots, my peanut butter to my jelly, my SpongeBob to my Patrick, my true best friend. Yeah, I tied the shirt in. And that's what we do here on the show. And folks, by the way, I think this whole night we've been streaming live on YouTube. I hope. I don't know. Is it working?
I've been told yes.
It's working. So
dual platforms.
Dual platforms. So you can watch us on Facebook under this high def. I mean, tell me this camera isn't kicking. And folks, could we subscribe? Because guess what? Yeah, right here. Look. Yeah, boom, right there it is. I can like pet it. Like, No, wait. I'm gonna wait. Head it this way.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
pet the subscribe button. Whoa. Oh, folks, subscribe. God bless it. Can you believe we're doing this? Unbelievable, folks. I love you. I truly do. It's a happy Valentine's Day. And to you, I'm gonna give you a little cheers.
Chink.
There it is. I heard it. Folks, love you. Love your Valentine's Day. And hey, I think we're going to try to do this again. If I can get Shelby to hang in there. Folks, good night. Love you.